The creator economy is changing. It's not what it used to be 1 or 2 years ago. Things are becoming saturated, and slowly people are realizing that things can't be done the old way. Things have to be done in a different way. Trust is dropping more than ever, and people are scrambling to find new ideas and post more and do everything more, but it just isn't working. The effectivity is declining. So in this video, I'm going to go over what you can do currently to grow your personal brand in an effective way, and also why the creator economy is changing and what you have to do to be ahead of the crowd. So posting short form content and hoping sales trickle in simply isn't enough anymore. Having a Calendly link in your bio or linking directly through to a sales page isn't enough. In 2024 and going into 2025, people are becoming more sophisticated. They know all the tricks and the gimmicks. The funny thing is, a few years ago, 2017, people could just run some ads and get sales and get people on calls, and trust was built because they've never seen anything like this before. It was really cool. But things have changed. People know all the gimmicks. People know they're being sold in the DMs. People know what a sales page is. And because of that, people are realizing that they can't just run some ads. People realize they can't just post some content and get sales, because people, they know all the gimmicks, right? They know all the tricks. Trust is falling. People are constantly being overpromised and never getting the results they originally wanted. So your job as a creator is to build more trust. So this is exactly how you do so. And if you don't believe me, this is, I'm pretty sure 2022 or 2024, this is the year-over-year change in trust over different platforms. As you can tell, what's it called? Instagram is the most, right? A lot of people getting pitched. LinkedIn, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube is the least. And funny enough, I think that's because of a reason. On YouTube, out of all these platforms, it's the longest form platform. It's where people can build the most trust. It's where people don't have to have a crazy hook at the start and do some crazy edits. You can just watch this video and get to know me and my story and why you should listen to me. And that's going to build a lot more trust compared to Instagram, where it's, 30-second videos of, hey, this is how you make money online. So that's what I think. So 2025, it's all about the war of trust. Trying out a crazy offer and guarantee isn't going to save you as a creator, but building more trust will. So it's all about building your brand. So if you think, if you're writing down your New Year's resolutions right now and you're like, oh, I want to make more income, I want to make more impact, I want to help more people, think about, how can I provide more goodwill? How can I provide so much value that people just feel like they owe me something? How can I follow the law of reciprocity and just give so much out there that people are just gonna want to pay me money? So if you don't know me, I'm a college dropout. I'm building personal brands for coaches online, and what I really want to do is build the best company for creators, and it's Creator One. And this is why I'm making these videos, right? I want to educate people on my learnings from investing tens of thousands of dollars in different courses and mentorships, from getting burned and just providing you all of the knowledge, right? I've taken courses when it comes to personal branding, copywriting, everything, and I'm just sharing my knowledge in these videos. So appreciate if you guys subscribe. But without further ado, what is the different vehicles of trust? Now, I'm talking specifically around Instagram and around YouTube, because I think for most creators, that is the best way to pursue a creator business. It's through YouTube and it's through Instagram. So a short form platform and a long form platform. So if we start from short form is reels, right? It's carousels. It's any type of content that is a shorter form, even regular posts. Now, what is the purpose of short form? It's to get a bit of awareness and get attention. It's not meant to build a deep connection with the audience. It's trying to do is say, hey, I'm over here. That's literally all it is. Like, picture short form content as just waving to someone. It's not even talking to someone yet. It's just, hey, I'm over here, right? This video got me like 9,000 followers, but my job from there on is to build more trust with that audience because they don't really know who the hell I am. Like, let's be honest. So my main goal is to take this audience and convert them. Actually, sorry, let's go this way. Convert them into a mid-form platform. Now, what is that? For me, that's stories, right? If people can see my personality and who I am on story, that's kind of a mid-form platform. You could argue that captions and longer text is a mid-form, but just for simplicity, I'm just going to say stories and lead magnets are mid-form kind of sources of content. So when people look at my story and see my personality, maybe they see what I'm doing for work today, maybe they're going to see what I'm eating, what my hobbies are, whatever, right? People get to know me on a deeper level. It's not surface level like short form content. And a lot of people get this mixed up. They think on short form content, they need to immediately show all their personality and all of this stuff. Just focus on what works. Just focus on what the market like wants from you and basically copy that with your own twist. And then mid form is where you really show your unique personality and through your lead magnets, right? If you're giving away free guides to grow your newsletter. And then from here, we're going to go to long form, right? So long form is newsletter, YouTube. And this is where people are really going to get to know you. They're going to see like, oh, this guy's kind of sick. He's a college dropout. I'm a college dropout too. He likes fashion. He studied fashion design, whatever, right? People get to know a deeper sense of who you are. And that's why it's important, mainly for mid form and long form. You can do it occasionally on short form, but I wouldn't recommend it, is to show your unique quirks and personalities, right? When it comes to short form content, I mainly just want to do what the algorithm wants. I don't want to mess around with that. I just want to get views. I want to get attention. From then on the mid form and long form platforms, I can put my own unique spice onto things. Now, that's the three elements of trust. Now, when it comes to our flywheel, right? If you're new here on this channel, we've got a flywheel, and I'll get onto that in a sec on the original flywheel, which is don't want to spoil, but it's here. But when we go to this flywheel, right? We first want to get attention through short form, which is, in our case, Instagram. We want to get attention through short form content, posting what works, following the trends, putting our spin on it, and making sure that it still targets somewhat our target audience. But I'll be honest, it's not even that important to make content that follows your target audience. Make stuff that the platform wants and put your own twist on it, your own passions on it. Cater to your niche slightly, but still be broad so you get those views and get that audience, right? So now you're getting followers. Now in the mid form, right, which for me is Instagram, right, stories, and a platform, Skool, right? This is also my lead magnet. You don't have to use Skool. You can just use any other lead magnet, right? So it could be free products, PDF, whatever you offer. That would also be in this section. So mid form is building more trust, right? If light gray is kind of doesn't really know who you are, you put more paint in the bucket. Now it's the color is getting a bit darker. They know who you are. Now you're gathering leads. They're getting in your email newsletter and your YouTube channel. YouTube channel you can promote through mid form, right? Through your stories and through your lead magnets. And yeah, now they really know who you are. Now the color's getting darker. And now, let's say they buy a low ticket product from you. Now, this is the final part, which isn't a source of content, as you can see here. The final part to convert isn't through a piece of content. When I'm talking about high ticket sales, right? This is when I'm talking about customers, they can be converted through long form content. By customers, I'm talking about low ticket products, anywhere from $50 to $300. This can be converted through these platforms, right? You send them to a sales page, check out, people buy. No problemo. But when it comes to high ticket sales, you're going to need some sort of sales kind of conversion, whether that's a conversation in the DMs or an actual sales call. And this is what's going to get you the high ticket clients. Hopefully you're following me there. So the funny thing is, over the past 30 years, Google did a study where they found out that on average, a buyer needs 7 hours of interaction with the creator, with the brand, across 11 touch points, and 4 separate locations before they make a purchase. So what are those? How are we gonna make those? How are we gonna basically follow this rule? So 7 hours, right? Let's be real. 7 hours are gonna be spent on platforms like a newsletter and YouTube. Because on a newsletter, if it's a great newsletter, it's a long newsletter, people are reading through like a blog. And through YouTube, people are spending time with you, right? They're watching your vlogs, watching your informative videos. The 11 touch points are done over the other platforms, right? Some stories here and there, some short form content, a post on your free community, or more lead magnets, right? More newsletters and more YouTube videos. Those are the touch points. And the 4 locations, 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, this is a lead magnet, right? Skool in this case is just a lead magnet. And yeah. So now this is what people are doing wrong. And this is what is going to relate back to this point right here, where the creator economy is changing. A few years ago, you could post on YouTube, you could post only on Instagram and just have much conversation, close high ticket clients, have a good time, right? So let's say, right, to fill up these 7 hours of trust, if you're just using Instagram, let's say they spend 5 minutes per day purely on your account, which honestly is a lot, right? Most people will maybe spend 30 seconds a day on your account, right? They'll watch like a short video from you, right? A short piece of short form content, and maybe they'll watch a story which takes another few seconds, and then they'll be off with their day. Very rarely do people spend 5 minutes a day, but I was being conservative. I was giving Instagram the benefit of the doubt, right? It will take 84 days of 5 minutes per day to reach 420 minutes or 7 hours. So it's going to take almost 3 months of spending 5 minutes per day on this person's account, watching content, watching stories, in order to convert them, in order to even build that trust. Now, compared to YouTube or newsletter, let's say they spend 20 minutes a day. And this is even conservative, right? Sometimes people have videos that are 30, 40 minutes. Maybe they binge, on one day they binge a few videos and watch an hour's worth of content. So this is even being conservative. It'll take 3 weeks to convert them. 3 weeks. If per day they watch a video. Sure, you do have to have a pretty decent amount of videos in your portfolio so they can go through that content, but it takes 3 weeks compared to 3 months. Now, in my opinion, that is more effective. And most people are saying, pick one platform, because when you pick one platform, you can focus all your energy on it. But it's just not effective. It's just stupid, in my opinion, because Instagram has its purpose. It's meant to gain awareness. It's meant to build up a following. But this following, it's like the amount of monetization you can have per follower is very low, because people are on there for fun, for entertainment, and just not on there to make a buying decision. When people go on YouTube, they want to be educated. They want to learn new things. They're on there for a different reason. On Instagram, people are there to send memes, right? They're not on there for the right reasons. So you have to either have a conversation with them or get them on a call ASAP. YouTube will do all the pre-selling for you. So what does this mean with our original Creator 4 flywheel? Now, if you're not familiar with this flywheel, this is a method to warm up your audience and get them to buy your high-ticket products as a creator. So just to start with, we have short-form content, right? Like we started with before. And at Creator 1, what we do is we create ads to speed up this process and get perfect fit leads every single day on our account. And this is going to build our following. Now, we're going to nurture those people with content, right? Which is Instagram and YouTube. We're going to take that content and we're going to give free products away and build our leads, right? They're going to grow our newsletter. we're going to build a community. And in my mind, a community is just an email newsletter. So we're going to build our community. So we're going to give lead magnets away through Skool, or any other lead magnet, right, that you prefer. Build your newsletter and also warm people up through YouTube again. Then you're going to build customers, right? People that just give you a small amount of money. So anywhere from $50 to $300 for a digital product, ideally. This could be workshops, whatever. So through that, you're building that initial trust, which makes it way easier for people to pay you thousands of dollars and become a high-ticket client. And conversations will be done either through Instagram and obviously Zoom calls. So that's it. That's the flywheel. So this is the exact same flywheel as this one right here, except this one, I just switched it purely for the vehicles of trust, right? Which is short form, mid form, long form, and sales. So I hope you learned a lot about this, but the point is you need to become smarter as a creator. You're not going to drastically improve your business if you don't make drastic changes. And the drastic changes that people are realizing is YouTube is king, right? YouTube and long form platforms is what is going to nurture your audience so much that they trust you with their life. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. In the description, I'm going to give you a free goal setting template to get ready for 2025. It's called the 10-minute vision. Also, if you want to watch a video that goes further about the details of why a flywheel is better than a funnel, then I'll leave that link to in the description as well. You can also join my free community in the description. Other than that, have a great day, guys. See ya.